will be represented by Miss Jinky Marie Chua, Instructor and Research Coordinator of College of Allied Health Sciences, Cagayan State University. She will present her policy pitch, Silent Screams in Core Shelters, a Call for Help, based on her completed research project entitled Risk Assessment of Common Health Problems in Core Shelters of Tuguegarao City. Ms. Chua, you may have the floor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jinky Marie Chua from Cagayan State University, representing Region 2, a public health educator and a researcher. In this time of the pandemic, who among you are working from home? As we already know, a house is not just a place to sleep in. It must be a place of comfort, shelter, safety, and warmth. In short, it is the main setting for health throughout our lives. Do you know that there are houses provided by the government to people whose places were totally damaged by a disaster? These are called core shelters, which are expected to provide a decent, safe, and disaster-resilient housing units. However, this is not the reality in the three core shelters of Tuguegarao City. In our 2019 PCHRD funded and published study, we found out that the residents are uncomfortable, displeased, and unsafe being in the core shelters. They experience flooding even with slight rains. And worse, they are catch basins during floods. Their houses are totally submerged in water during typhoon. Aside from this, drainage systems and accessibility are also issues. In fact, a wide range of health conditions common in the three core shelters are all linked to the housing issues. This includes infections, injuries, and social problems. Thus, this is a call for help, for healthy housing, for rapid assessment of the housing units to determine what can be improved or repaired to prevent injuries and infectious diseases, for evaluation of the core shelter environment, as well as evaluation of the health and well-being of the residents, for the residents to learn the crucial role of their houses in the prevention of their health problems through health promotion, and also be legitimate residents of their barangays, and lastly, planning for future relocation projects taking into consideration topography and proximity, as well as planning as to how the current pressing concerns be given solutions. Should the conditions of the core shelters not be improved, what kind of future lies for the residents? Should they be pockets of poverty? Is it not that they are vulnerable groups who must be prioritized? That is why we urge the policymakers, particularly the LGU of Tuguegarao City, together with the stakeholders, DOH, DSWD, DTI, CHED, and NEDA, to use the results of our study in formulating programs and policies to improve and uplift the living conditions of the residents. Today, having heard the silent screams in the core shelters, are you ready to help? That's almost 3 minutes, and I thank you.